to work. I went to work or I was working today, and now I'm in my house.
Okay, I was in my work today.
Okay. I yeah, I was in my work. I was working probably, or I went to work, or you could even say I worked. Just the
I
simple past tense.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. And so, Najibi, what do you do for work? What's your job?
I am a drafter.
A drafter?
Yes, drafter. I make plans. Uh, I make drawings or architecture, engineering. Uh, I work in an engineering company here in Colombia.
Okay. In an engineering company. Cool. That's awesome. That sounds like a really fun job. Um, nice. And Najibi, what are you going to do this weekend? What are you going to do this weekend?
I don't know. I I mm, tomorrow I have a medical appointment, and I think that I go to. Mm, do you speak Spanish?
Hmm.
How do you say descansar?
Rest.
How do you spell?
R-E-S-T.
Okay, I going to rest.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to rest.
Okay, I am going to rest. Okay,
Good. And we'd also say I have a medical appointment. Uh,
okay. I have a medical appointment tomorrow.
good. Nice. Good. And so medical appointment and resting. That sounds good. When you rest, do you like to watch movies or read books or just listen to music or sometimes sleep? What's resting for you?
Uh, I like to sleep, sleep, watch movies, and um, ride bicycle,
Okay.
and play basketball.
Okay. Play basketball too. Basketball is definitely fun. And so you say you like to watch movies. Do you have a favorite type of movie?
And yes, I prefer the science fiction movies.
Okay. Science fiction movies. Cool. Do you have a favorite science fiction movie?
Uh, I I like X-Men, the Lord of the Rings.
Nice. Yeah, The Lord of the Rings is one of my favorites.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. X-Men's good too, for sure. But awesome. Okay, so if it looks like it just might be you and I for a minute, Najibi, let's get started on today's lesson. And so, Najibi, can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Okay. Camping. Today we will the camping stories, learn camping idioms, discuss special camping place in your country.
Nice. Okay, that sounded really good. Can you repeat tell? Tell?
Tell
Good. And then places.
places.
Yeah, places. Okay, perfect. And good. Let's go on to the next page. And so can you read and ask the can you read and answer the first question?
Okay. What are some things you use when you are camping? Hello.
Yeah. And so can you answer the question as well?
Okay. Uh, um, bag, a bag, uh, thermal, um, well, I don't know I don't know the things in English.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh, a backpack or a bag? Um,
backpack. Uh, well, one moment.
what do you drink out of? What's something that you drink out of?
Uh, carp. I water water bottle.
Yeah.
Uh, plate
Okay, a plate.
is sleeping bag.
Nice. Definitely a sleeping bag. What do you
Is
sleep inside of?
yes. Carp.
Almost. It's a tent.
Okay, tent.
So we sleep inside of a tent. Cool.
Uh, jacket.
A jacket? Yeah.
A
Okay.
jacket.
Anything else?
Mm, no, no.
Okay.
I don't know the things in English.
That's okay. That's fine. And Ismail, welcome to class. Ismail, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Hi, Joshua. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, and let's have Najibi. Can you ask Ismail the next question?
Okay. Uh, if you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Uh, I will definitely go to Norway and camp there because uh, I love the nature of this country and I want to see the northern light in the night.
Okay, this is good. The Northern Light. We need to make Northern Light plurable. Plural. And
Lights,
we also need to
northern
change, yeah,
lights
the Northern Lights. We need to change the preposition. You said in the night. What
at the
preposition would
night,
we use? At
at the
night,
night,
yeah.
at night,
And there's no the, so just at night.
at night.
Yeah. Because, and we'd say there is a lot of nature in this country. There is a lot of nature in this country, and I want to see the northern lights at night. That'd be really good, though. Ismail, can you read that sentence one more time?
I'll definitely go to Norway and camp there because there is a lot of nature in this country and I want to see the northern lights at night.
Awesome, really good. And Ismail, can you ask Najibi the same question?
Najibi, if you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, I I go to uh, I go to uh, Neusa. Neusa is here in Colombia. It's it's a big gap in the center of country.
Okay, it's a big gap in the center of the country. Is it a big canyon? And So how do you spell it, Najibi? Can you write it in the chat box, the name of that place?
Okay.
Okay, good. I want to check it out what it is for a second. News. Okay, it's like a valley maybe? Is it a valley? Najibi.
Excuse me, Joshua.
So yeah, is it a valley or is it a canyon? You said it's a big gap, but I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
No. It's a canyon is a laguna.
A canyon is like a what?
No, no, no. Neusa is a gap laguna. Uh,
Ah, a lake or a lagoon?
yes, lagoon, and is very big. Is in the center of country, and
Okay.
the people go to camping around the lagoon.
Okay, people go camping around the lagoon. Good.
Is very nice and it's very pretty.
Okay. Okay, good. Remember in the center of the country.
Okay, of the country.
But good. Okay, that's really nice. Um, okay, Nisa. Perfect. And Najibi, can you ask Ismail the last question?
Which would you rather do? Go camping or sleep in a hotel? Ismail,
Actually, I would rather go camping
Okay, and
rather
why?
than sleep in a hotel because I like nature very much. Sleeping under the star and breathing fresh air are funny things for me.
Okay, we wouldn't say funny things.
Uh,
So
we
remember,
are,
Ismail, funny is like a joke.
yes, are healthy things, or how can I
Close.
say?
There's a word that's really similar to funny. The joke was funny, but the
Fun,
event,
fun things,
yeah, was fun. Yeah, so they are very fun things for me.
fun things for
When we're
me.
talking about something like an activity is fun, a joke or a comedian is funny.
Fine.
So this makes me laugh, and this makes me happy because I'm enjoying myself. Does that make sense, Ismail?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
Joshua.
Okay, good. And what about you, Najibi? What would you rather do?
sometimes I rather uh, go go camping, and sometimes I rather go to
Okay, and sometimes I would rather go to a hotel. Can you read that sentence one more time, Najibi?
Sometimes I would rather go camping, and sometimes I would rather go to a hotel.
Really good. The only small thing when we pronounce hotel, we say hotel.
Hotel,
Yeah, a hotel. A
hotel,
hotel. Good.
hotel,
Hotel. So it's just a long O sound. So hotel. But
hotel,
that, yeah, just remember to emphasize the second syllable. So let's
hotel,
have Ismail. Hotel. Hotel.
hotel.
Close. Ishmael, can you repeat hotel?
Hotel.
Yeah, hotel. One more time for you, Najibi. Hotel?
Hotel.
Good. Hotel. That sounded better. Good. I, and so let's go on to this next page. Najibi, can you read the title and the first four words?
Okay, vocabulary. Is sleeping bag, backpack, book spray, and campsite.
Nice. Okay, that sounded really good. The only small thing, vocabulary. Can you repeat vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Good. That's a really common error, too, but really nicely done. And Ismail, can you read the next five words, actually?
Hike, lantern, supplies, tent, wilderness.
Good. Hike, lantern, supplies. That sounded really good. I wouldn't change anything. Okay. Do either of you have any questions about anything on this page? Any questions?
Yeah, I don't know what is book spray.
Bug spray. Okay.
Bugs.
Do you know what bug spray is, Ismail?
Yes, bug spray is a simple spray. We use this spray against the bugs, like
Okay, nice.
flying object.
Well, yeah, maybe like flying creatures.
Flying creatures, bees,
Like,
mosquitoes,
yeah. So it's a simple spray
like
we use against bugs, like flying creatures like mosquitoes and bees. I think that's good. Najibi, does that make sense? Do you understand?
Yeah, and what is hike?
Okay. Ismail, do you know what hike is?
yes. Uh, Hike is a verb. For example, when we walk on the mountain, uh, we are hiking. We try to walk in a steeping way.
Okay, maybe we try to walk up a steep incline. Is that what
Yes,
you're trying to say?
yes,
Okay. So yeah, when we walk up on a mountain, we're hiking. To be honest, a hike is just a long walk in the wilderness. A hike is just a long walk in the wilderness. So you can hike on mountains, and you can hike around a lake, walk in the wilderness. It's different than like a stroll or a walk in the fact that it's long. Maybe it's a little bit more tiring, but it doesn't have to be up a mountain, but it can be. Does that make sense, Najibi?
Yeah,
Okay. Any other questions here? Do either of you have any questions?
what is wilderness?
Okay. What's wilderness? Can you repeat
Wilder
wilderness?
wilderness.
Good. And Ismail, do you know what wilderness is?
yes. Wilderness is a place in which no human uh, live.
Live. A
Live.
place in which no humans live.
Live.
Okay. And so really quickly, let's go over the difference between
Yes,
live, which is like live, which means in
live
Spanish, en vivo. So
transmission.
happening right now. So the class is
Yes.
live. And then if you say live, it's like vivir, and it sounds like live. Um, and that's like to be alive. Alive. Or in Spanish, it's like vivir. So we say live, and live. Um, okay, so hopefully that's a really quick just discussion of that. So, Najibi, do you understand the wilderness, a place where no humans or few humans live?
Uh,
Wild animals live in wilderness.
Excuse me?
Uh,
What? I
Joshua,
didn't.
I mean places where wild animals live in
Yeah,
wilderness.
yeah. Wild animals definitely live in the wilderness. Good. And so Najibi, does that make sense?
uh, excuse me.
Yes.
Uh, uh, I understand what is wilderness.
Okay.
Wilderness. Thank you, Ismail. Thank you, Joshua.
Yeah, perfect. And so, any other questions here? Do either of you have any other questions?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
And yeah, let's actually do some sentences. So, Ismail and Najibi, can you choose one word? Can you each choose one word and write a sentence using that word?
Okay.
And so, write it in the chat box.
Joshua, I can say I went to camping or I
Najibi, you're
went.
kind of can't hear you. Um, your microphone was really choppy, so heard little parts. Can you repeat your question or your sentence or what you said?
Okay, I can say I went to camping.
Um, Close. So let's get that on the board. I went to camping. This would be a little bit off. So Najibi, how would you change this sentence? Do you have any ideas?
I don't know.
Okay, so you have something that makes the infinitive, and then you have the gerund. And so they're very similar, but you can't use an infinitive and a gerund together. So how would you change that? Ismail, do you have any ideas how you'd change that first sentence?
I went to camp.
Yeah, you could say that. I went to camp. Or,
Or without to, I went camping.
yeah, I went camping. I think that one sounds the best. I went camping. And so, Najibi, can you read one of those two sentences?
Like I go shopping, I go swimming, like this. Acaba.
Yeah,
I went camping.
good. I went camping. So this is the gerund. And like I said, gerund is something that ends in ing, and we can't put it with something that's formed with the infinitive.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
okay, but really good. And so let's have Ismail. Can you read your sentence?
I prepared a backpack for emergency situations at home.
Okay. I prepared a backpack for emergency situations at home. This is good. I prepared a backpack for emergency situations at home. So, in this sentence, just to make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying, so you did this thing, you prepared the backpack at home. Is that what you're trying to say?
Uh, yes, and I put it at home if I need it, for example, uh,
Okay.
an
So if it's
earthquake, uh, if an earthquake happens, I I am going to catch it and evacuate my home.
if something happens, you're gonna do what?
For example, if an earthquake happens, I am going to uh, catch my backpack, my emergency backpack, and evacuate my building.
Okay, I'm going to get my
Yeah.
backpack and evacuate. Can you repeat
Evacuate.
evacuate?
Evacuate.
Close. This is a hard one. So
Ev-
evacuate.
Evacuate. Evacuate.
Good. Okay. Evacuate. Evacuate. Perfect. In this case, so if it's something that you have prepared at home, it's a little bit different. So I have a backpack. We'd say I have a backpack prepared for emergency situations at home. So it's a little bit different. So it's something that you have at home. If you're out on a trip and you're telling your friend, I prepared a backpack for emergency situations at home. So you did the preparing at home. In the sentence on the board right now, the backpack is at home
Yes.
and you prepared it in the past. So I think this is what you're trying to say. So you have a backpack prepared for an emergency situation at home. Can you read that
But,
sentence one more time?
I have a backpack prepared for emergency situation at home. And w- what is the difference?
Okay. And so if you said, it's a really tricky difference to understand. So I prepared
A backpack
backpack
for
at home.
emergency situation at home.
Yeah. So just imagine that emergency situations isn't there. I prepared a backpack at home. Now I am hiking with my backpack. But the preparation was done at home. So that's what this one means. Does that kind of make sense? So now I'm hiking with my backpack, but the preparation is done at home. This one is the bag is at
Mhm.
home prepared for the worst. Do you understand the differences in those two sentences?
Uh, I prefer the backpack. But Joshua, my backpack uh, was prepared against earthquake or fire, flow of fire or flooding, something like this. Not,
Okay.
it is not prepared for hiking.
Yeah, that exactly. So,
Actually,
but
the
if you
ingredient.
say I prepared a backpack at home for emergency situations, it implies that you're not at home anymore. It means that you did the preparing at home and now you're doing something else
Okay,
with your backpack.
okay.
Ismail, do you speak Spanish at all?
No,
Pardon?
no, I can't
Oh,
speak Spanish, Joshua.
that's okay. If you did, I would try to explain it in Spanish because it's a little bit easier. But they are two distinct things. So I have it prepared at home for emergency situations, but I prepared it. at home.
Okay.
So this prepositional phrase modifies where it was prepared, and then this prepositional phrase modifies where it is.
Okay.
So I guess that's actually a good point. So this is where it was prepared, and this other one is where it is. So hopefully that makes sense a little bit.
Yes.
And Najibi, can you read your sentence?
Yeah, I forgot the lantern when I went camping.
Good. We've got a verb in the present tense that we need to put into the past tense. What verb do we need to change into the past tense?
Forgot.
Good. I forgot. Perfect. Really nice nice job. Okay. And do either of you have any questions here? Any questions?
No,
Okay. Let's go to the next page.
yeah.
Skip that for now. Let's go here. Najibi, can you read the title?
Fill in the blank with the conjugated verb.
Nice. Great pronunciation of conjugated.
Oops.
No, you did a good job with that. That sounded good. Conjugated.
Okay, conjugated.
Yeah. Good. Ismail, can you try the first sentence?
John blanked the fire with just a flint and a hatchet.
John, what?
John pitched the fire,
It's not pitched.
not pitch, kindle,
Yeah. Past tense?
kindled
Good.
the fire with just a flint and a hatchet.
Good.
Joshua,
Yes.
kindled in Spanish is incendio.
Is, pardon?
Incendio.
I'm not,
Ah, okay,
it's
okay.
like started. Um, yeah, so when you like spark a fire, or start a fire. So he just started the fire with a flint and a hatchet. Any other questions about this first sentence?
No.
Yes, Joshua. What is a flint and a hatchet?
Good. And Najibi, do you know what a flint and a hatchet is?
Excuse me?
So Ismail doesn't know what a flint and a hatchet is. Do you?
Flint.
Yeah, flint and a hatchet. Do you know what those are?
No,
Okay,
I
so
don't
it's
know.
tricky. So what we have in English, another word for it is a flint and steel. So flint is a type of rock, and steel is like iron. So a flint and a hatchet is something that is used to start a fire. So type of rock, and a hatchet is just an axe, a type of steel. Does that make sense? A little bit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Good. And so let's go. Najivi, can you try the next one?
Okay, give me 5 seconds. I mm, I wow. I the tent before it gets dark, but right now I'm mm, for kindling. I'm The tent?
Not quite. So it's one of these verbs too. This is a tricky one.
Uh,
And feel free to ask Ismail for help.
Ismael, help me.
I think to pitch.
Okay. What tense
Nagibe,
is it in?
before it gets dark.
So this is the correct verb. We need to change the tense.
I pitch.
I what?
Past tense.
This is tricky. So it's in the future tense.
I built.
Excuse me?
I no. I don't know usually.
Okay, so it's the verb to pitch in the future tense. And so how do we make the future tense? How do we make the future tense?
I will pitch.
Yeah, I will pitch the tent before it gets dark. I will pitch. Good. But right now?
Yeah, I am.
Kindling is firewood in this case.
I start.
Okay, not quite. So right now I am for firewood. So if you remove kindling, which just means firewood, what would you fill in?
I don't know. Search.
Ismail, searching.
I am
Yeah,
searching for fire.
I'm searching for firewood. Okay. And Najibi, can you read that sentence all together?
I will pitch the tent before it gets dark, but right now I searching for firewood.
For fire. Can you repeat fire?
Firewood.
Good. Nice job. It sounds almost like it's two syllables. Firewood.
Firewood.
Okay. And Najibi, do you have a question or any questions about the meaning of this sentence?
No.
Okay. So what's it mean to pitch a tent? What does pitch a tent mean?
Pitch the tent is I think that is how I mm, is make the tent
Yeah.
building build.
Build, yeah. Make, or set up, or prepare. All of those are good verbs. Yeah, nice job. So you make the tent, you set up the tent, pitch the tent. And it's funny, it's one of the few times that we ever use the word pitch in English. We use it in baseball, and we use it when we're making a tent. Okay, and yeah, what about, yeah, I guess searching for firewood is pretty self-explanatory. Nice. Good job, Najibi. Ismail, can you read this sentence?
My son likes camping.
Good. Can you read the next sentence as well? And remember, it's in the negative.
My son doesn't like camping.
Nice. Good job. Doesn't like. So, yeah, perfect. Really nice job removing the third person S from like. Okay, Najibi, what about the next one?
I only go camping twice in my life.
Okay. Close. Um,
I am only went.
okay. So that's good. We don't have the verb to go. So we have to try a different verb. So what other verb could work here? If it's not to go, I have, so I think you said have. I have only blank camping twice in my life.
Only what?
Okay, so we need to choose one of these words. So I have only searched camping twice in my life. I have only hiked camping twice in my life. I've only kindled camping once and twice in my life. I've only pitched camping twice in my life. I've only liked camping twice in my life. I've only been camping twice in my life. Which one sounds the best?
Been.
Yeah. Can you read the whole sentence?
I have only been camping twice in my life.
Yeah, and this is a tough tense. It's the present perfect progressive. Um, but nice job, really good work. Ismail, what about the next sentence?
You'd better get some. We will hike
Sorry.
early. Okay, you'd better get some sleep. We will hike early.
Yeah, we will hike early, or we'll hike early. Um, good. This is really good. And do you guys have any questions on this page?
No questions. Question.
Okay. And you could also say we'll be hiking early. So that's another option. But
We'll be hiking early, yes.
yeah, good. Najivi, what about you? Do you have any questions here?
No, in this moment, no.
Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. And Ismail, can you read the title and the question?
Make a story. What happened before, during, and what is going to happen after? Try to be creative.
Good. Can you repeat creative? Creative?
Creative, creative,
Yes. So it sounds like creative. Creative.
creative.
Nice. Okay. And Najivi, what happened before the picture was taken?
Whoa. uh, before before I pitched the tent, and I took I sleep it.
I slept.
Yes, I slept.
Okay. So that's an irregular past tense verb. We'd end it in T. I slept.
Okay,
Okay.
I slept.
Okay. And Ismail, what else happened before the picture was taken?
Uh, Before the picture was taken, a guy came hunting for lions. He pitched a tent. He pitched a blue tent on the green floor
Green
and
grass.
green grass, and he he made uh, ready his rifle.
He got his rifle ready.
He got his rifle ready and left his rifle on the on his backpack. Because of the sun, he went under the tent and started to wait for a lion. And during this time, he was reading a book because waiting was uncomfortable for him.
Okay, for him. Let's uncomfortable. Can you repeat?
Uncomfortable.
Nice. Really good job. That's a tough word. Uncomfortable. Najibi, what is happening now? What is happening right now in the picture?
Um, a lion go to my tent.
A lion came
Lion King.
to my tent.
Lion. Okay, lion came to my tent, and I was very scared.
Okay. And you could say it was very scary or I was very scared. Which would you
Okay,
say?
I was very scared,
Okay, good. And
and
yeah,
oh, oh,
no, keep going.
okay. I tried to get my rifle, my my rifle, but uh, the lion was in middle, the rifle and me.
He was in the way.
Okay, the lion was in the way.
Yeah, or he was in between me and the rifle.
Okay, the lion was in between the rifle and me.
Good. Yeah, so either would work. Okay, and Ismail, in your story, what is happening now? What's happening now, Ismail?
No. Uh, a lion is coming toward the tent, and the hunter see the lion.
Don't forget that third person S. The hunter sees.
The hunter sees the lion.
What's
Uh,
what's the lion thinking right now?
lion is looking at the hunter with a hungry face.
Okay. Yeah, the lion's looking at the hunter with a hungry face. Good.
But uh,
What's the
it
hunter
is
thinking?
it is very interesting because lion don't expedite to eat the hunter.
Um, expedite to eat the hunter.
Yeah,
Expedite's a good word. I wouldn't use it in this context. So the lion maybe still hasn't eaten.
maybe the lion uh, try to understand what is going on because the these hunters uh, doesn't look like a professional hunter.
No, doesn't look like a professional.
And
Okay, good.
uh,
And
the
yeah, I think
lion
that's good. Sorry,
uh, the lion try to decide.
lion is trying.
Lion is trying to decide uh, how to eat the hunter.
Okay. Okay, good. And in Najibi, in your story, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next?
I decide go go to run.
I decide we would just say to run. I decide to run.
Yes, I decide to run, and the lion
Flying
go.
goes.
The lion um, goes goes to me.
Maybe chases me. So the lion chases me. Me persigue.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
eh,
lion
the,
chases
the,
me.
the, the lion chases me,
Okay.
and I go up. Go up. I find a tree, and I go up to the tree. I
I
climb.
find a tree and
I
I
I
climb
climb.
it.
I climb the tree.
Okay, good. Awesome. And so, Ismail, what about your story? What happens in your story?
Uh, I think the hunter are going to use
Is
your is is going to use your
his?
auxiliary.
Not my. He's going to use his.
The hunters is going to use his auxiliary rifle or pistol or gun because it is very dangerous to being there, and he is going to kill the lion with his gun, and
With.
he is going to save his life.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that's a good answer. Okay. Um, the only thing I saw was a preposition with his gun, but other than that, that sounded really good. Okay. Do either of you have any questions on this page?
No question.
Okay. Good. And so let's skip this one. Let's have a role play right at the end. And Najibi, can you read? Actually, I think this is probably closer to Ismail. Ismail, can you read the adventurer's role?
You and a friend both have a month long vacation. You want to travel to Himalayas and try to climb a mountain. You are thinking about taking a month or so to acclimate, and you want to go with your friend.
Nice. Really good pronunciation of acclimate. That's awesome. Acclimate. That's a really difficult word to pronounce well. Good. Najibi, can you? Oh, one thing. Sorry, Ismail. Just remember, travel to the Himalayas. Can you repeat to the Himalayas?
To the Himalayas.
Good. Najibi, can you read the role of the friend?
Friend, you want to be comfortable on your trip. You want to sleep in a luxurious hotel. You need to be able to check your email. Convince your friends this is a better idea than the Himalayas.
Good. Can you repeat Himalayas?
Himalayas.
Good. And then email.
Email.
Good. Luxurious. Luxurious.
Luxurious.
Nice. And then comfortable. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Close. Comfortable is a little bit tricky. Doesn't have that O sound. It sounds like comfortable.
Comf-
Comfortable.
comfortable.
Perfect. Nice job. And can you guys go ahead and practice those roles?
Okay. Najibi, I want to travel to Himalayas with you.
To the Himalayas.
To the Himalayas with you. What do you think about this journey? Are you
Uh,
ready?
I'm ready, Ismail. Thank you. Is a wonderful idea. But I want to be comfortable on the trip. Uh, why when when we go to sleep? Ismail, when you go to
Whenever you,
sleep?
Najibi, whenever you want, we are going to camp on the Himalayas. We are going to breathe fresh air. We are going to see stars, beautiful sceneries.
Okay.
There are many luxurious services on camping place. Don't be afraid.
Okay. We can stay in a hotel for 2 nights, and we go to camping for 2 nights. What do you think?
Come on, Najibi. We always go to five-star hotels and eat a lot and drink lots of things. I,
Oh, okay. Okay. We can go to Himalayas to camping.
Nice. Okay,
okay,
guys.
okay, thank you.
Nice. Good. Yeah, so that sounded really nice. Good role play. Unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Do you guys have any last questions before we finish up class?
Oh,
No questions.
Okay. Yeah, again, really good work. Hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon. And have a great night or day, depending on where you are.
okay, Joshua. Thanks for all. Thanks, Ismail.
Thank you,
Okay.
Najibi.
See
Thank you,
you.
Joshua.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye bye.
guys.
See you.